Welcome back to Blackkat RavenWolfe Productions. Are you having trouble getting in the Christmas spirit this year? Not a lot of us are in Christmas spirit. Some of us have loved ones that are stuck far away and we miss them so much. Some of us have lost family members and friends that we thought would be with us forever, for the rest of our lives anyway. It's been a hard year for a lot of us. But as we get closer to the new year, hopefully we can find ways to make that Christmas spirit or something like it feel some of that magic for the rest of the year. And we can improve ourselves one way or another. And I find, because someone mentioned it to me the other day, we have so many negative people that we could maybe not eliminate, but we could keep them from controlling so much of us, so much of our emotions, so much of our time, so much of our money, for sure. Someone was talking to me just lately about how some family members, as long as they had money, they were happy to spend time, they were happy to do things with them. But the minute that they were out of money or needed help, those family members were gone. Friends too. And we all know that friend that's life's a mess because of their addictions or because they pick partners that are only using them or abusing them. And we don't like to see that, but we can't get in the middle of it. We would wear ourselves out emotionally and physically trying to take care of these people. And I see it all the time. I have friends. They pick partners that are so toxic to them. They have family that are so toxic, and yet they think blood means that they've got to stick with them. And that's not true. You, especially as you grow older, you pick your family. Your family is who loves you and you love them. And they bring positive things into your life, and you bring positive things into their lives. So, other ways I think that can make our lives better is doing good things for other people, paying it forward things, doing little things. It doesn't have to be big. Um, give that extra dollar or so to when you go to a restaurant, tipping your servers. Um, even the local Sonic. Those girls work so hard. An extra dollar here and there. Um, an extra, let them keep the rest of the change from a 10 or a 20 or something. You never know how much that's going to help somebody else. Um, thank yous. How many times do you thank the people that serve you food at drive-throughs, your cashiers in the grocery stores? You know that they've been abused. You know that customers have been angry with them. Um, Nurses, frontline workers. How many times do they hear families when they could be in the hospital with their patients? How many times have they been yelled at for things that they couldn't control? How many times have they had to deal with hard patients and their families? Thank them for their work they're doing. Be appreciative of all the hard work. You don't know how many miles that they travel from the nurse's station to patients' rooms every day. And I do mean miles. Miles they walk from patients' rooms, from upstairs to downstairs. It's endless, the places that they have to travel to do the work for the day. When you're in a grocery store or you're in Walmart's, as a short person, I appreciate it when somebody moves things closer to the end of the shelf. How many times do we go to somewhere and there is a shelf with things way back to the back? So I always pull things forward for people short like me and for the elderly people that's hard to get to. There's so many little things like that that can help so many people. Letting people go ahead in line because they've got one or two items, but you got a whole buggy full. I've appreciated so many people that have done that for me at times. And it's the same way on the roads. We all got to get somewhere. And it's nice to let somebody in at the red light when it's hard, there's lines for a mile behind you and everything. You don't know how much that'll cheer somebody up or help them. Donate things. It doesn't have to always be money. Clothes that you don't wear, somebody else could appreciate them. Don't throw them away. So many things get thrown away that other people could use. Dishes and spoons and forks and knives, you'd be surprised. Bobby pins, clothing that is good, it just doesn't fit the person anymore. That's such a waste not to donate it to a thrift store, donate it to Salvation Army, donate it to someone that can use it. Ask around on the internet if somebody needs a certain size clothes, a certain type of clothes. Shoes too. There's no use in wasting those things. And I'll admit it, I'm a hoarder. I keep things that could be better served somewhere else, giving it to someone else. And so many things. And now I'm starting to realize maybe I shouldn't have kept so many things. Maybe I shouldn't have held on so hard to so many things. But there's so many people that could use just a little helping hand. And it makes us feel better. Giving really is better than receiving. It's nice to get things, but to see somebody that needs something and you give it to them, it feels so good. It really does. And it doesn't have to be Christmas for that. You can do that all year long. So I hope you had the Christmas spirit, and I hope your new year is happy and I so hope this pandemic is going to be over soon and everything. We've lost too many people in this world that could contribute in so many different ways. So many families have lost loved ones. So many of my friends have had it. I've had it. And it's just a lot of suffering. But hopefully 2021 is going to be a great year. Hopefully it's going to make up for all the bad things that happened this one. And hopefully there'll be a lot more love and a lot more happiness in the world. Because we sure need it. Everyone needs love.